Hey, this is Zeklog the Great. There will never be an atheist morality. Now, before I go further, I must clarify what I am not saying. I am not saying that atheists are necessarily immoral, or more so than any random religious person. An atheist society, well, that I have serious doubts about. The historical record is not good. What I am saying, though, is not only is there not now a coherent atheist morality, there never will be. Atheists don't have a distinct moral code of their own, but generally borrow that of the religious society they come from, often filing off the bits they find personally inconvenient. Thus, an atheist from a Christian culture would be recognizably different from an atheist from a Buddhist or a Muslim culture. But there will never be a distinct, recognizable atheist morality, and the reason is fairly simple. You see, as I covered in another video, we don't learn morality through reason and logic. We can reason about morality, but our bone-deep moral sense does not come from that. Think about it. If you have to reason a man to the conclusion that stealing someone else's property or assaulting an innocent is wrong, you've already lost. Morality has to be deeper than mere logic, or else it simply will not hold against the convenience of the moment. So, well-reasoned treatises about morality will not create and sustain a moral system, although they may be useful in refining it. Where does our sense of morality come from? From stories. That's why a good story can move us so much, and that's why storytellers are the secret legislators of the world. C.S. Lewis said that imagination is the organ of meaning. And we humans need meaning. We are not mere animals who need just food, water, and shelter. We are not mere computers that process data. We need meaning, and this is especially true if we are to make moral decisions, doing the right thing even when it costs us. That meaning comes to us through our imagination, primarily in the form of stories. And if we are not fed a steady diet of healthy stories, our morality will be warped and unable to contend with our baser impulses. Now, theoretically, atheists could deliberately create a set of stories to convey their moral code. They could collect and codify a set of such stories. Of course, if they were well-written stories, full of real humanity and not cheap propaganda, they'd have inconsistencies and apparent contradictions. They'd be complex and not always have the expected outcome. They might be quite ambiguous at times. Simple black and white stories are not art and will not nourish a human mind sufficiently for the purpose. And let's say a group of atheists did this. You know what you'd have then? You'd just have another religion. It might be a religion with no God, and so technically atheist, but it would be a religion, and over time would develop all of the same characteristics that smug atheists so love to deride in religions and religious people. And that is why I say there will never be an atheist morality.